I started playing in Moonshadow, and one of our new players, I knew him before he picked his persona name, but everyone knows him now as Vlad. And Vlad was and is this fun-loving, exuberant guy, and
Humble.
humble, yes, but there is one story about Vlad I want to tell that I think sums up his personality like no other. There was a unbelted tournament at Gulf Wars. And the basic requirement was no, you couldn't be a knight. Everything else was on the table. And Vlad, kind of crown rule tournaments, double elim best two out of, or single elim best 2 out of 3. Vlad made it all the way to the semifinals. He's going up against a Trimaran named Leaf. And they went out. Vlad is fighting Madhu and Sword, which is a very risky weapon set, because Leaf was out there, classic sword and board. And if you've never fought, having a shield on, it gives you a dedicated defense, which in proper hands, it's extremely difficult to defeat. A shield, having a shield is a substantial advantage. There are plenty of disadvantages to it, but going against it with a Madhu, that's gutsy in itself. First round, Vlad won. Second round, Leaf won. Okay, final round.
That's going to make
Go in,
decider.
they mix it up, you hear a clang, and Leaf falls. Okay, and everyone starts cheering. And all of a sudden, Vlad turns around, no, let's do that again. Turns out, I didn't know this till later, Leaf got up, and to Vlad only, he said, I shouldn't have called that. And Vlad was very specific. It was not in a loud voice. He wasn't taking it back. He called the shot. That's fine. He goes, I shouldn't have called that. And Vlad's instantaneous first reaction was, let's do it again. Never mind, he is on the doorstep of winning this tournament. Actually, that was the finals, because it was him and Leaf.
So it would have been
It would have been, yeah, it would have been his win. It was his win to have. And no one could have or would have faulted him, because Leaf called the shot. Those are the rules. And it's not even that he chose the honorable path that really impresses me. It's that in the heat of the moment, his heart's still pounding. They both still are covered in sweat and charged with adrenaline. His first reaction was, let's do it again. I just carefree, let's do it again. And he wound up losing. He came in second place on that one, which we were all disappointed. I mean, even I know for a fact Vlad was like, damn it, he's competitive. But he never, I've talked with him plenty of times, he's never regretted that decision or anything. One of the presiding royals, I want to say it was a Meridian royal, actually broke his chain of fealty and gave a link to Vlad.
Wow.
And Vlad was unbelted at this point. Now, the footnote for all of this was they announced him that night at Austere Court. That was when they announced him as candidate for the chivalry. So that story, in my opinion, is the best summary of who Vlad is and how he approaches the SCA.